once all blades knew it, when misrule takes its place at the eight corners of the world. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragon ball.
That's neat. Right.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover.
Well, greetings everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Skyrim. I'm still looking badass, as you can see. Let's see. What are we going to do now? I suppose we shall head to Mount Hrothgar and talk to those old graybeards, because I want to learn
Something on your mind?
a new shout. Oh, and as you can see, I installed a new mod. Do you notice? Her hairstyle. It's a lot smoother. I decided to download superior lore-friendly hairs,
What do you need,
and
Dragonborn?
so their hair should look a little more realistic.
Do you need something? If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
I think we've had this conversation.
The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the Blades, someday. If you find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember though, being a Blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in.
let's bring her right
Are
off
you
the bat.
sure? I'll need to ask them to take an oath to leave their old life behind and stay here from now on.
She had nothing going on. She was just hanging out in Riverwood, so yeah.
Very well. She seems like a fighter to me. I'll give her the oath. If you find any more candidates, bring them here.
Congratulations, I just brought you into this group. Yeah, sorry. I didn't really ask, did I? Oh well. Hope you like it here. Now, how do I get out of here? I forget. There's an exit up here, I think. Yes. Ooh, it's raining. You want to be out here in the rain?
You need something? Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said?
Yeah?
Only you can finally defeat Alduin and avert the end of the world. If we can just find out what shout the Nord heroes used, you may have a chance. Or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy. Merely hope.
I'm just exerting dialogue, my friend.
You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects would last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites.
I think that's just boosting morale, my friend. I don't think it's a blessing.
May the scales of the dragonkind splinter at the touch of your arrows, and crack under the weight of your sword. That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Yeah, it's
Very good.
definitely just morale boost. A rainy day. But this is a very nice place, don't you think? It's a very Asian style temple. Anyway, we have a mission to attend to. To High-Hrothgar. Oh, we're here already. It's about 9 p.m. I wonder if those guys are awake.
I'm right there.
Me too. Oh, Greybeards. Your Dragonborn is here. Hello.
Sky above, voice within. Wind, guide you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Nobody.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds.
Yep.
They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
I am no tool.
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
That's not a very healthy attitude, man.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Oh, are you superiors?
Dragonborn, wait.
Yeah, your superiors are
Forgive me,
upset.
I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
Oh, it wasn't your superior. It was just your fellow brother Greybeard dude. So, can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragon Rend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
Well, I don't want to be evil.
Only Parthanax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Can I meet Parthanax now? Are you gonna let me?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthanax.
So, you gotta have a strong voice, huh? It's a good thing I'm Dragonborn. I have a very strong voice.
Another graver. I wonder why he stays up on the mountain. He must not like the others.
Can my follower come up on the mountain? If I use my voice to make the path clear or whatever? That'd be cool. Cause I like having her company.
So what now?
Well, we climb up the mountain. That's what now. That is, if the mountain allows companions. I guess we'll find out in a minute. It's a beautiful snowy day. Well, snowy evening. Let's get warm by the fire while these guys slowly walk their way up here. Any day now, guys.
Slides through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Climbing the 7,000 steps wasn't so hard. Harder than taking a nap. It's all things.
Do I learn a new word? Clear skies.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
I will. I learned 3 words.
Clear skies will blow away the mists, but only for a time. The path to Parthanax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
So, will my lord be hunting game for dinner tonight? Or will he take his companion to the inn for a more sensible feast? Just a question.
No dinner tonight, I'm afraid. We have to climb a mountain. And somehow, I don't think there are any inns upon this mountain. Oh, I can feel it already. Oh yeah. There are no enemies on this mountain, right? Nothing could survive up here. Ooh, silver. Stop it. What are you doing up here? Poor goat? Oh, hello.
Nothing.
I got ice right teeth. I need those, actually. There's a quest. There's a quest that involves getting ice wraith teeth in Riften, I believe.
Die, damn you.
Ow. Got more teeth. Orichalcum. Can't read that word. Orilicum. Orilicum? I guess. It's cold up here. The sky is beautiful. Are we there yet? No, animal. Don't go that way, goat. You're gonna run into more icy cold weather and die. Don't do it, don't do it. Oh no.
What is this? Hey, watch it!
Oh, don't jump in front of my blade. You know I love you and don't want to cut you, but when you jump in front of me when I'm attacking a wraith like that, it's kind of hard to dodge you. Oh, did the goat die? Oh, I lost the goat. Wow. It's a beautiful day, a day to begin. It's a beautiful day to climb this mountain. Oh, paw prints, goat prints. The goat survived. The goat survived. Where did he go? I lost him. I lost him. Dang it. Oh, I found him again. I love this footprints mod. I can track my prey. There he is, there he is. I see you, goat. Isn't that impressive? I could be a hunter, you know? I just tracked an animal. Oh, look, look, look. There's more. Aww, the goat died. I traced it into his death. He didn't make it. He got to this point. He got to this spot and the air was just too cold for him. Oh, there's more paw print hooves. Another one died right here. Poor goats. They climb and climb until they can't climb anymore. I'm at the throat of the world. So this is the top, huh? Oh, hello there. Dragon.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthanax.
Dremulok.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strulmach, my mountain?
You should know who I am. You're the mighty Parthanax. I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me.
You are forgiven.
It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
Oh. So you're the way with the words, huh?
Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
Because I wish to learn Dragonrind.
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Okay.
I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits.
So you want me to breathe fire? I don't have fire. I haven't unlocked it yet. Can I unlock it? No, I can't. Oh, okay, I can't. My fire breath isn't as great as yours. But I'll do what you say.
The word called a gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
That's always a
Now, show me what
good
you
feeling.
can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
You want me to breathe fire on you? What do those words say?
Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your thum.
You want me to blow it on you? Okay.
Something James Raggers was saying. We doubt you would sell your best friend for money.
Runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my
Ready to
own
move?
kind.
Zora, please don't interrupt me and the dragon. We're kind of busy. Look, look, I scorched the ground. I did that.
Remember,
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Well, I'd like to learn Dragonry.
Ah, I have expected you, Proda.
Protege.
You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
I don't mean to sound needy, but yeah, it'd be kind of nice to have that dragon ring.
Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
Isn't Croesus that mage guy?
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons.
I've got a Croesus mask.
Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
To bring dragons down from out of the sky, so I can slay them.
High Elf once told me
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
Like the graybeards down there.
Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Yeah, well.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World?
Because people would freak out if they saw you and be like, Dragon! Yep, that's my guess.
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
True story.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
So they basically sent him to a different time.
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwahlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryek.
Forward in time.
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface.
That happens
Which
to
is
be
why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Are you immortal like the dragons in Dark Souls? 'Cause aren't you worried you'd, like, outlive his time or something?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Ooh. Time traveling.
Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Talk to Esbern, talk to Arngeir.
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a A seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot-Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihorn, they would not listen.
I have a slow time shout.
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
It brings the dragon out of the sky, I already know this.
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
So they are immortal like the dragons in Dark Souls. If left alone, he would just live forever.
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
I thought it was Fus Rodol. Fus means push, right?
It is called force
Yeah,
in your
force.
tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back.
I killed 4.
Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus, let its meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Force without effort gained. Do I lose that
Which
if I
calls
choose
to
another?
you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
What's fine?
Fade in your tongue.
Fade.
Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
I wonder if I'm losing these.
Which calls to you,
I choose another.
Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
I probably do. You're probably only allowed to choose one at a time.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc mora. What will you burn? What will you spare? Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the... Think of the... That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum a... Dremyolok. Greetings. Sum arc mora.
So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Foos, the Force Shout, since that's the one that I seem to use the most. Force balance push. And yeah, it's time to go.
Something on your mind?
Time to go find a Elder Scroll, right? Till next time, everyone. Take care and have a lovely day.